Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore a profound and transformative topic: the people you should cut out of your life. Our relationships shape our experiences, influence our decisions, and ultimately define our paths. We all yearn for connections that uplift us, empower us, and lead us toward our destinies. Yet there are individuals whose presence can impede our growth, drain our energy, and cloud our vision. It's time to reflect and make some difficult decisions for our well-being and future. The energy drainers. The first group of people to consider cutting from your life are the energy drainers. These individuals have a remarkable ability to sap your enthusiasm and vitality. Their constant negativity can become an overwhelming force, overshadowing your aspirations and dreams. You may find yourself feeling exhausted after interactions with them, as though you've run a marathon without leaving your chair. This emotional toll can be detrimental to your mental health and overall outlook on life. Energy drainers often thrive on pessimism and criticism, continually pointing out the challenges rather than the possibilities. Their conversations revolve around complaints, gossip, and negativity. Over time, this can foster a sense of hopelessness in you, making it increasingly difficult to maintain a positive mindset. If you find that your spirit dims after being around certain individuals, it may be time to evaluate the role they play in your life. Consider the impact of energy drainers on your ambitions. If you share your dreams with them, their discouragement can leave you feeling inadequate and unsure. It's essential to surround yourself with those who ignite a fire within you, who celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. When you eliminate energy drainers, you create space for positive influences that foster growth, creativity, and resilience. Identifying energy drainers requires introspection. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions. Do you leave feeling motivated or depleted? This self-awareness can guide your decisions moving forward. Understand that letting go of these relationships doesn't mean abandoning compassion. It means prioritizing your mental health and personal growth. In seeking a life filled with positivity, it's vital to surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. By cutting out energy drainers, you allow room for positive relationships that invigorate your spirit, motivate you to pursue your passions, and help you become the person you were meant to be. The constant critics. Next, we turn our attention to the constant critics in our lives. These individuals often disguise their negativity under the guise of constructive feedback. While feedback can be valuable, relentless criticism can undermine your confidence and inhibit your growth. Constant critics thrive on pointing out flaws rather than acknowledging strengths, creating an atmosphere of self-doubt and insecurity. These critics can emerge from various relationships, friends, fans, family members, or even colleagues. They may claim to have your best interests at heart, but their words often pierce deeper than intended. The cumulative effect of their criticism can be a significant barrier to pursuing your goals and dreams. Instead of feeling supported, you may feel as though you're walking on eggshells, afraid of making mistakes. The key to recognizing constant critics lies in evaluating the feedback you receive. Is it constructive, aimed at helping you grow, or is it simply a reiteration of what you already know? Healthy relationships encourage honest conversations about improvement while fostering a sense of safety and trust. When criticism becomes the norm, it's essential to step back and consider its validity and impact on your self-esteem. Cutting ties with constant critics can be challenging, especially if they are close to you. However, prioritizing your mental health and self-worth is crucial. Seek out individuals who offer encouragement and support rather than those who constantly tear you down. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see your potential and help you realize it. Ultimately, by distancing yourself from constant critics, you reclaim your narrative. You create an environment where you can thrive, where mistakes are viewed as opportunities for growth rather than failures. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your journey and help you become the best version of yourself. The drama makers. Our third focus is on the drama makers, those who thrive on chaos and conflict. These individuals often bring turmoil into your life, creating unnecessary complications and distractions. Their penchant for drama can consume your time and energy, leaving you emotionally drained. Engaging with drama makers often means being caught in a whirlwind of negativity that pulls you away from your goals. Drama makers are experts at stirring the pot, often creating conflict where there is none. Their lives seem to revolve around creating scenarios that generate emotional reactions, not only for themselves, but also for those around them. Being in a constant state of turmoil can prevent you from focusing on your aspirations and dreams. Instead of pursuing your passions, you may find yourself caught up in their chaotic world. To break free from the influence of drama makers, it's essential to recognize their patterns. Observe how they interact with others and how you feel during and after these interactions. If you find that your life becomes more chaotic and stressful when you engage with them, it's a sign that you may need to distance yourself. Prioritize your peace and well-being over the drama that others may create. Removing drama makers from your life can open up a new realm of possibilities. You'll be able to focus on your aspirations without the constant distractions of conflict. Surround yourself with individuals who value harmony and peace, who encourage you to pursue your dreams rather than get lost in unnecessary turmoil. In fostering a drama-free life, you cultivate an atmosphere where positivity and productivity flourish. Embrace relationships that nourish your spirit, support your goals, and encourage a calm and peaceful existence. The enablers. Next, we must address the enablers, individuals who support unhealthy behaviors and choices. While they may appear to be helpful, enablers can create environments that stifle growth and promote stagnation. Their well-meaning intentions often mask the negative impact they have on your life. Breaking free from enabling relationships is vital for personal development and emotional well-being. Enablers often overlook the consequences of their actions, choosing to support behaviors that may be detrimental to your health or aspirations. Whether it's excessive drinking, poor decision-making, or procrastination, enablers often create a safety net that allows you to avoid accountability. This lack of accountability can hinder your growth and prevent you from achieving your full potential. Recognizing enablers requires a keen sense of self-awareness. Reflect on how their actions influence your decisions. Do you find yourself engaging in unhealthy behaviors because they encourage it? The more you engage in these behaviors, the more challenging it becomes to break free from them. Identifying enablers in your life is a crucial step in reclaiming your power and prioritizing your growth. Letting go of enablers may evoke feelings of guilt, especially if they are close friends or family members. However, understanding that you deserve relationships that support your progress is essential. Surround yourself with individuals who hold you accountable, challenge you to grow, and encourage healthier choices. These are the relationships that will propel you towards success. In the journey of personal growth, it's essential to distance yourself from enablers and embrace those who empower you. By fostering a network of support that encourages accountability, you create an environment ripe for success, self-improvement, and fulfillment. The self-serving individuals. Finally, let's discuss the self-serving individuals in our lives, those who prioritize their needs over yours. While it's natural for everyone to have personal interests, self-serving individuals take this to an extreme. They often engage in relationships for what they can gain rather than what they can give, leading to one-sided dynamics that can be emotionally exhausting. Self-serving individuals may appear charming and engaging at first. However, their true nature reveals itself over time. They seek to extract as much as they can from others while offering little in return. This imbalance can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. You may find yourself constantly accommodating their needs while neglecting your own. To identify self-serving individuals, pay attention to the reciprocity in your relationships. Are you always the one giving while they take without offering anything meaningful in return? Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect and support. If you find yourself in a one-sided dynamic, it's crucial to reevaluate its impact on your well-being. Cutting ties with self-serving individuals can be a liberating experience. You open yourself up to relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Surrounding yourself with those who appreciate your contributions fosters an environment where both parties can flourish. In prioritizing your well-being, you create space for genuine connections that inspire, uplift, and support your growth. As you distance yourself from self-serving individuals, you reclaim your time and energy, allowing you to invest in relationships that truly matter. The toxic friends. Toxic friends are those individuals who consistently bring negativity into your life, undermining your happiness and peace. Their presence can create an emotional roller coaster filled with manipulation, jealousy, and criticism. While friendships should be a source of support and joy, toxic friends often create a climate of insecurity and strife. Recognizing these relationships is crucial for preserving your mental health and emotional well-being. Toxic friends often engage in behavior that belittles your achievements or undermines your self-esteem. They may use sarcasm or passive-aggressive comments to express their discontent or jealousy. Over time, these interactions can chip away at your self-worth, leading to feelings of inadequacy. It's essential to assess how these friendships affect your emotional landscape and whether they contribute positively or negatively to your life. In many cases, toxic friends thrive on drama and conflict, perpetuating a cycle of negativity that drains your energy. This constant exposure to harmful dynamics can hinder your ability to form healthy connections with others. By distancing yourself from these friendships, you open up space for more nurturing and supportive relationships that uplift you and encourage personal growth. Letting go of toxic friends can be a challenging but necessary step. It may require confronting uncomfortable truths about your relationships and reevaluating the value they bring to your life. Understand that your well-being should always take precedence. Surround yourself with individuals who celebrate your successes, support your dreams, and contribute positively to your life's journey. Ultimately, by removing toxic friends from your life, you reclaim your emotional space, allowing for healthier connections that foster joy, inspiration, and personal development. The blame shifters. The blame shifters are individuals who refuse to take responsibility for their actions, constantly deflecting accountability onto others. These individuals thrive on creating chaos and often make you feel guilty or responsible for their mistakes. Engaging with blame shifters can lead to a toxic cycle of guilt and frustration, preventing you from focusing on your personal goals and growth. Blame shifters may manipulate situations to portray themselves as victims, often leaving you feeling overwhelmed and confused. Their inability to acknowledge their faults can create an environment of emotional instability, making it difficult for you to engage in open and honest communication. When you're consistently shouldering the blame for their shortcomings, it can erode your self-esteem and overall well-being. Recognizing blame shifters requires introspection and self-awareness. Reflect on your interactions with these individuals. Do you often find yourself apologizing for things that aren't your fault? Do you feel an unbalanced sense of responsibility in the relationship? Understanding the dynamics at play is crucial in determining whether these individuals deserve a place in your life. Cutting ties with blame shifters may feel uncomfortable, especially if they have been in your life for a long time. However, prioritizing your mental health is essential. Seek relationships that promote accountability, where both parties can openly discuss their feelings and experiences without fear of judgment or manipulation. By distancing yourself from blame shifters, you create an environment where personal responsibility is valued. This shift fosters healthier relationships that encourage growth, honesty, and mutual respect. The complainers. Complaining is a natural human response. But when it becomes a habitual behavior, it can create a toxic environment. Complainers often focus on the negative aspects of life, perpetually expressing dissatisfaction without seeking solutions. Engaging with complainers can drain your energy and sap your motivation, making it challenging to maintain a positive outlook. Complainers thrive on negativity, often drawing others into their cycle of discontent. Their constant focus on problems rather than solutions can create an atmosphere of despair, making it difficult to see the silver lining in challenging situations. When you're surrounded by individuals who only see the negative, it becomes challenging to foster a mindset geared toward growth and optimism. Recognizing complainers in your life requires self-reflection. After spending time with them, do you feel invigorated or weighed down? If your energy dips and your motivation wanes, it may be time to reassess these relationships. Healthy interactions should inspire and uplift, not perpetuate feelings of hopelessness and frustration. Cutting ties with complainers is an act of self-preservation. By distancing yourself from those who constantly focus on the negative, you create space for positivity and hope. Seek out individuals who focus on solutions, who uplift and encourage you to pursue your passions and dreams. These are the relationships that will empower you to thrive. Ultimately, by eliminating complainers from your life, you cultivate an environment where positivity flourishes. Embrace connections that inspire growth, resilience, and a can-do attitude toward life's challenges. The gossips. Gossip can be alluring, but engaging with gossips can lead to a toxic environment that erodes trust and integrity. Gossips thrive on spreading rumors and discussing others' lives, often at the expense of their character. Associating with gossips can not only damage your reputation, but also create a culture of distrust among friends and acquaintances. Gossips often create an atmosphere of secrecy and betrayal where trust is continuously undermined. Their constant need to talk about others can leave you feeling anxious about what they might say about you when you're not around. This sense of insecurity can hinder the development of genuine connections, leading to an environment filled with suspicion and negativity. To recognize gossips, pay attention to their conversation patterns. Do they frequently speak ill of others? Are their discussions often laced with judgment and criticism? If you find that their gossiping makes you uncomfortable, it may be time to distance yourself from these individuals. Healthy relationships should be built on trust, respect, and support, not on a foundation of judgment and rumor. Letting go of gossips may feel daunting, especially if they are part of a larger social circle. However, prioritizing your integrity and emotional well-being is essential. Surround yourself with individuals. By cutting ties with gossips, you foster a culture of trust and integrity in your relationships. Embrace connections that celebrate authenticity and encourage open, honest dialogue without fear of judgment. The comparators. Finally, we must address the comparators, those who constantly measure their worth against others. Comparators often create an atmosphere of competition rather than collaboration, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Engaging with individuals who constantly compare themselves and you to others can hinder your growth and self-acceptance. Comparators may express their insecurities through judgmental remarks or unsolicited advice, making you feel as though you're not measuring up. This behavior can create an unhealthy dynamic where you feel pressured to conform to their standards rather than embracing your unique journey. Over time, this can lead to a toxic cycle of competition and resentment. Recognizing comparators in your life requires honest reflection. Are you frequently feeling inadequate after interactions with certain individuals? Do you find yourself constantly striving for approval or validation? Understanding the impact of these relationships is crucial for prioritizing your self-worth and personal growth. Letting go of comparators may be challenging, especially if they are deeply ingrained in your social circle. However, surrounding yourself with individuals who celebrate your individuality and encourage collaboration can transform your perspective. Seek out relationships that promote empowerment and mutual support, where everyone can thrive without fear of judgment. By distancing yourself from comparators, you reclaim your sense of self-worth and create an environment where personal growth is celebrated. Embrace connections that foster authenticity, creativity, and a genuine appreciation for each other's unique journeys. First, let us understand the importance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences. These are the individuals who inspire, motivate, and support us through thick and thin. They celebrate our successes, big and small, and encourage us to pursue our dreams. By engaging with positive people, we create an environment conducive to growth and self-improvement. On the contrary, negative influences can sap our energy and diminish our self-worth. Their presence can lead to self-doubt, fear, and stagnation, preventing us from realizing our full potential. Next, we must identify toxic relationships, those that drain our emotional resources. These individuals often exhibit selfish behaviors, prioritize their needs above ours, and leave us feeling unvalued. Whether through constant criticism or manipulation, toxic individuals can severely impact our mental health. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards liberating ourselves from their grasp. We must remember that our time and energy are precious resources that deserve to be invested wisely. Another vital consideration is the importance of mutual respect in relationships. Healthy connections are built on a foundation of respect and understanding. When respect is absent, conflict and resentment can easily arise. Engaging with those who undermine our worth or belittle our aspirations creates an unhealthy dynamic. It is essential to seek relationships where both parties honor and uplift one another, fostering an atmosphere of collaboration and support. Additionally, we should reflect on the influence of envy and jealousy within our circle. Some individuals may mask their insecurities through envy, creating a toxic atmosphere where comparison thrives. Jealousy not only erodes trust, but can also lead to sabotage and manipulation. It is vital to recognize when these negative emotions seep into our relationships and to distance ourselves from those who cannot celebrate our victories alongside us. Moreover, we must examine the concept of emotional vampires, those who drain our energy without reciprocating. These individuals often demand our attention and support while offering little in return. This imbalance can lead to burnout and frustration. We must be vigilant in identifying these emotional vampires and prioritize our well-being by establishing boundaries that protect our emotional health. In addition to this, consider the influence of accountability in relationships. Healthy connections encourage us to hold one another accountable for our actions and choices. When surrounded by individuals who genuinely care for our well-being, we create an environment where growth and development are nurtured. Conversely, those who enable negative behaviors or discourage personal accountability can hinder our progress. It is vital to cultivate relationships that inspire us to be our best selves and to distance ourselves from those who lead us astray. Another significant aspect to consider is the role of shared values in relationships. When our values align with those of the people we associate with, we create a strong foundation for connection. However, when we find ourselves surrounded by individuals whose values contradict ours, it can lead to friction and conflict. It is essential to seek out like-minded individuals who share our vision for life, fostering an atmosphere of understanding and collaboration. Furthermore, we should reflect on the impact of communication in our relationships. Open and honest communication is the cornerstone of healthy interactions. Those who refuse to engage in constructive dialogue or who communicate through manipulation create a toxic environment. It is essential to distance ourselves from individuals who do not prioritize clear communication, as it can lead to misunderstandings and resentment. Finally, we must recognize the power of self-worth in our relationships. Our value is inherent and we deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. When we allow others to dictate our self-worth, we risk falling into a cycle of dependency and low self-esteem. It is crucial to establish relationships that reinforce our value and remind us of our unique contributions to the world. By embracing our worth, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our true selves. As we conclude this exploration of the people we should consider cutting out of our lives, let us remember that the power to choose our companions lies within us. By surrounding ourselves with positive influences, recognizing toxic relationships, fostering mutual respect, and prioritizing our emotional well-being, we create a supportive environment for growth and fulfillment. The journey of life is too precious to be spent with those who drain our energy or undermine our potential. Let us step forward with courage and conviction, embracing the relationships that uplift and inspire us, while gently letting go of those that do not serve our highest good. Together we can cultivate a community of support and positivity, ensuring that our lives reflect the greatness we are all capable of achieving. in the journey to personal growth often requires us to make difficult choices about the people we allow into our lives. By recognizing and cutting out energy drainers, constant critics, drama makers, enablers, self-serving individuals, toxic friends, blame shifters, complainers, gossips, and comparators, we can create a supportive environment conducive to our well-being. Surrounding ourselves with uplifting, empowering, and authentic individuals is vital for our mental health and personal development. Let us embrace this transformative journey, prioritizing relationships that enrich our lives and help us realize our true potential. Thank you.